I got a new lady by the name of J Branch. It's kind of sexy the way I do. Fella. There she go. Let's go.
You can't hurt me. I'm sick of all the games you played on me. It's plain to see, baby, you and me are history. All the drama we've been through. When you came in my life, there was nothing I wouldn't do for you. Yeah. So now you're trying to play me like a girlfriend, creeping in and out on the weekend. I'm wifey material and I got rules for you.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome to each and every one of you who are joining me tonight for another edition of the Artist Injection. Pour your drinks. You know how it goes, my virtual bar is opened. Drink on me. We've got two very special guests waiting for us backstage. I'll tell you about that. As and when more of you join the room, please do share the link. It's your girl Claude, aka Miss H. Good evening, Kurt. I see ya. Spencer, I see you too. Those of you who are joining me, please come and say hello. Don't be shy. Kicking off with a beautiful number by J Branch called Can't Hurt Me. YOLO, I see ya. Sandra Clark, I see you too. Please share the link.
The DJ accepts no responsibility for the next record. This is a request.
Yeah. Sign off nice and regular for ya. Just the way you like it.
Come on, mama, do your dance. Come on, mama, do your dance.
We have Charlie Errol on this one.
Do your dance.
Simply entitled Come On. Roland St. Hill, Blondell, Slow Jams D. Welcome.
Ain't no referee into you and me, girl.
Easy.
Baby, I like what I see. Look at you looking at me, girl. So get up on the dance floor.
Crystals, I see you, Lady Eve. Welcome, please share the link as you come into the room. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a buddy. Got a real treat for you tonight. You're going to need your pen and papers this evening, alright? So get your notepad ready, or your phone, or whatever you log important information on, alright?
Get up on the
Here's one you can sing to, with a bit of a twist on it, alright?
If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it. If there's a remedy, I'll run from it, I'll run from it. Oh, I don't really need too much in my feelings.
Music is the spice of life, and it is a cure for this, I don't want it.
I ain't no drinker, but baby, I'm yearning you. I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
And John Cripps, welcome.
Drunk in love, I'm feeding you anymore. I got this sweetest hangover. I don't wanna get over the sweetest hangover, baby. I got the sweetest hangover. I don't wanna get over the sweetest hangover, baby. I'm yearning you in the middle of the day. It's sleeping. 'Cause I ain't never been the type to get up all in my feelings. Why was this?
Good evening, Daniel. Darling, welcome.
I'm yearning you. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Drunk in love, I'm feeding you anymore. I got the sweetest hangover, and I don't wanna get over the sweetest, get it.
Going on to another remix for ya. This one's called Settle For, my love. Please let me know how I'm sounding tonight. We have Shaila Prospere waiting backstage to come on in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just warming you up. Ouch. Good evening, Beverly Brown. Thank you for the feedback.
Maybe you could take a break, cause you've been working hard. You can meet me at the crib and I can treat you like a god. I can treat you like a king and that's exactly what you are. I've been waiting by the door looking for your old school car. Not the white one, but the gold one. Yeah, shiny like a star.
This track's simply entitled
It don't take long to get by, and I know it don't take long.
The King.
Here you are, step inside, take a seat, have a drink, pour a cigar. Tell me all about your day while I give you a massage. Wait, kisses on your neck, you
My high love.
garage. You can park it for as long as always free of charge. You deserve it, yeah, you're worth it. You got flaws, your flaws are perfect. I got ass and I must work it. You my king every day, that's why just like Burger King, you can have it your way. I just wanna love you. I just wanna show you how it feels to be treated like a king. 'Cause that's what you are. Now you got some things on your mind. Let me brighten your day. I
Keep it nice and irregular for a little while.
need someone that'll listen.
I'll get you singing shortly, alright? As will Shaila, Prospere.
That keeps giving. The love you found is mine. You deserve the best, nothing less. 24 karat gold, picture, velvet rose, scarlet purple in your clothes, lavender oils on your toes, wisdom in your soul, understanding that only God knows. So if you've never been told, you're a special kind of breed, royalty, carpet, bro. And you're my king every day. That's why just like Burger King, you can have it your way. I just wanna love you.
There's another one you kind of know but may not know. Track simply entitled Destination. You know that track, A Little Bit of Love. Yes, it's a remake of that one by Alzo Davis.
Ain't deep with the new shit. I thought you knew this, that I can do this. There's nothing to it. Yeah, I've been sleeping, but I woke up. I'm blessed, no stress. Got no trouble in my life. I love myself now, yeah. Ain't deep with the new shit.
Hey Luke, I see you, darling. Welcome.
There's nothing to it. Yeah, I've been sleeping, but I woke up. I'm blessed, no stress. Got no trouble in my life. I love myself now, yeah. No matter what you do, you gotta love yourself. You can't find what's inside of you and
And there's a message behind this one.
show your heart and let your guard down. We all know
You gotta love yourself.
it will work out. No matter what you do, you gotta stay on your grind. You gotta hustle hard and pray all the time. They try to break me down and mess up my vibe. Condemn my light, cause baby, I'm gon' shine. Cause I'm dripping like sauce, baby, baby. Keep an eye on your watch, cause I'm paving my way to the top. But no, I ain't gonna stop until I reach my destination. Cause I'm dripping like sauce, baby, baby. Keep an eye on your watch, cause I'm paving my way to the top. But no, I ain't gonna stop until I reach my destination.
Shay, and I be out here on a mission. And you can catch me grinding, but you'll never catch me slipping. These niggas want the
If you're in the room with me tonight, I want you to
grind. I can't.
type in the comments box how you doing.
Cause all I know is winning. I told them that I'm next, I guess they thought that
Derek.
I was kidding. Them man,
Anders, welcome to you, sir.
hear them hissing.
Lovely to see your face here.
Stand cause there's no chair for you to sit in. Keep it real, I'm never fibbing. They do the most to fit in. And while they're out here preying, I am out here living. It's mad cause everybody wants, but tell me who is willing. Everybody wants to eat, but no one's standing in the kitchen. Focus, never tripping. Trying to pull like Scottie Pippen. Holding on to these streets. I'm forever gripping. Here for this treasure, so you know I'll stay digging. And I won't ever stop till them clocks stop ticking.
Cause I'm tripping like sauce, baby. Keep an eye on your watch, cause I'm paving my way to the top. But no, I ain't gonna stop until I reach my destination. Cause I'm tripping like sauce, baby. Keep an eye on your watch, cause I'm paving my way to the top. But no, I ain't gonna stop until I reach my destination.
A little bit of mad one. Silly boy.
My mama always told me, girl, you got more.
Nice one, Beverly. That's the spirit.
Yeah. As long as you keep heaven high, it'll be alright. Cause only Lord knows the danger. Lay away, don't give your heart to a stranger. Playing games, little boys are all the same, but I disagree. There's one I don't know his name, but he's got his
nice one, Debs. I see ya.
His cage in them streets, that boy earned a reputation. Never scared, but still get his education. Energy, I love the way his mama raised him. She raised him. I'm in love with a city boy. Boy. Me never like myself, no pretty boy. I'm in love with a city boy. Me never like myself, no pretty boy. Somehow he got my head in the clouds, and I don't never plan on coming down. Sorry, mama, we cannot turn back now. No, I'm thinking maybe we should take it slow, cause ain't no telling where this thing could go. But let's be careful, cause sometimes you never know. No, the danger. Lay away, don't give your heart to a stranger. Playing games, little boy.
You hear what the girl said?
But I disagree.
Don't give your love to a stranger.
He's got his game up. His cation in them streets, that boy earned a reputation. Never scared, but still get his education. Energy, I love the way his mama raised him. She raised him. I'm in love with a city boy. Boy. Me never like myself, no pretty boy. I'm in love with a city boy.
A little bit of Blue Eye Soul with this one. Lasagna Lawrence. Stella Love.
Intergalactic, fantastic, baby, you're my style. I've been searching for you. I've been searching through my life for you. I've been searching. I went through the galaxy. Knew you were waiting patiently for me to bring you back to the Milky Way. You with me.
This is Carlos Morgan with your girl Claude, aka Miss.
Welcome.
Can't get enough of you, I can't get enough. You're burning through my atmosphere, love with your time,
This is Carlos Morgan with your girl Claude, aka Miss.
And I'm electric, cause we've only just begun. Exquisite vibrations surging through my radio waves. You got me all twisted.
Patricia Bailey and Kelly Kells. Patricia's making me laugh this week. Thank you for the love, my darling. The Empress of one of my sponsors, Strictly Sophisticated. If you're not following them on Facebook, please make it your business to do so.
They say easy come, easy go, but I don't wanna know what that feels.
If you like seeing live music,
What that feels like.
mixed with an array of DJs,
Then clicks
that's the place to be, alright? So follow Patricia Bailey
it's natural
and Courtney Markston,
and regret.
please.
Now we kick it almost every day, and I like the way I'm feeling.
I'm going to bring Shaila Prospere in
Yeah,
the next few minutes.
I think that you are the reason.
If you're ready, please type in the comments already.
I think that we are both surfing on the same spiritual wave. They say
If
easy,
you're in the room, please do share the link.
but I don't wanna.
Don't keep it to yourself.
It feels like
We don't want to be selfish around here, do we?
with you. They say easy come, easy go, but I don't wanna know what that feels like. What that feels like with you. Love is on the way. All I got to say is you won't let go. No,
Sandra's ready.
no. You can pray to early May, fast for 30 days, still it won't let go.
Chester Bully B's ready. This track's by Nina Alexis.
I'm on my mind.
Are you on it?
I've been smoking too much coke or something. Yeah. I swear I spent too much time with my thoughts, so when I close my eyes, I can't handle it. But I say, wish that I made you stay. Back then, kind of showing out, and I guess when we would hit a festival. Now can't get with the times, stuck inside with my mind. So tell me if you want it, we can get it cracking, baby. And root in the cab with no regrets, no shorts, we outside. Double liquors, how I want it. Tell me how you want it. We can get it cracking, baby. Tell me if you want it. Tell me if you want it. We
I'm
can.
going to play one more before I bring the award-winning,
Tell me if you want it.
chart-topping
Okay, baby. Tell me if you want it.
Shaila Prospere from the UK
If you want it.
to share her
Okay, baby. Tell me
talent with us.
if you want it.
Darling George the Skies, I see you. Welcome.
Tell me if you want it. Tell me if you want it.
One by Danny Madden, Candy Girl. Bounce with us and get ready to perform a virtual clap for our special guest,
Celebrate.
Shaila Prospere.
I wanna give you what you need. Open and you will be fair. Silhouettes of lust and love, smell in the air in the room. Close your eyes, relax your mind, and I will take care of the rest. 'Cause you're my candy, yeah. Lollipop of pleasure, my candy, yeah. Tonight, my candy, yeah. The sweetness is my weakness, my candy, girl.
candy. Too much to eat in just one night. Too sweet to let you wait. I want to get off into you, girl. Chocolate, you know I'm gonna stay.
Andrina, darling, I see you.
Fingertips just move to the beat of the groove. You are my candy, girl. My lollipop of pleasure, my candy, girl. Tonight, candy, candy, oh my candy, girl. Sweetness is my weakness, my candy, girl. Tonight, candy, candy.
What's happening in London? This is low key. Hanging with your girl, Miss Touch, playing the best in all things soul. That's what we do.
It's alright. I wanna love you, baby, tonight. I wanna love you, baby. It's alright. Juicy and so delicious. Give me a little sweet. I like the things you do. You give me just what I need. You got a lot to celebrate. So let's take our
Actually, I'd like to play
close your eyes, relax.
one of Shaila's tracks before she comes in.
You are my
I want to get you singing
girl.
and bouncing with us
Of pleasure, my
as she enters the room, all right?
girl. Tonight, you are my candy.
You all know this one. Let's sing in the room, all right? Shaila Prospere, up directly after this track. She's on the vocals right here, thinking of you.
Let me tell you about
Good evening, Stephen.
protein
I see ya.
by an angel from above. Fully equipped with a lifetime guarantee. Once you try it, I'm sure that you see that there's no reason to leave.
Good evening, Michelle Mason, darling. And Big Man Cole and Maria.
Love again.
Get nice and warm in here, please share the link.
I'll be giving, and I promise this I'll do as long as I'm living. 'Cause I'm thinking of you and the things you do to me. That makes me love
You know how you do, Mish and the girls.
ecstasy. It's you and the things you do to me. That makes me love you.
Good evening, Vertrees. I see ya.
He makes me glad that I'm together, we're sublime. What do you think? You're like the sun out today. His love, baby. Won't you help me share? There's no reason to leave without you. Oh, what will I do with the love I give? Oh, my love to you, I believe it. And I promise this I'll do as long as I'm living. 'Cause I'm thinking of you and the things you do to me. That makes me love you. It's to see it's you and the things you do to me. That makes me love you.
And yes, it's that time. It is the time to bring our distinguished guest into the room. She goes by the name of Shaila Prospere. She is UK born and she joins us right now. Hello and good evening, Shaila. Oh, don't she look lovely? Good evening to you.
Hey, hi
How you doing?
everyone. I'm cool. How you doing on a Friday night?
We are
In
fine. How are
lockdown.
you?
I'm all locked up.
Yeah, right.
Locked
What
up
are we
in
in tier two
lockdown.
now? Are we, Shayla? I can't keep up.
Well, who knows?
Sorry, that was me. Bless you. Listen, Shayla, thank you so much for taking time out of. I know you've been very busy because you've released a new album. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to come on to that a little bit later. I know you've been busy between interviews and doing live streams and what have you, and I know that you're in quite high demand. So I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule
No worries.
to join us here tonight and to share your musical vibe and some of your story. Now, Shayla, how long have you been in the music industry? Can you just tell us quickly?
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you that. Oh my days, it's too long.
Because you look young, but you're mature, right?
Yeah. Well, some people might know me from the 90s. I had some music out in the 90s. My first album was released in 2000. So, yeah,
Wow,
a little while now.
wow. And that went quite well, didn't it? Your first album.
Yeah, it's quite big here. It was quite big in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
know.
did
Yeah,
really well with that, In My Shoes.
in your shoes. Right. Okay. So tell me, at what point did you transition from knowing you had a good voice and that you can write lyrics to becoming the Shayla Prosper?
Ah, the Shaila
Yeah.
Prospere.
How does that happen?
And it's Prospere.
Prospere. Sorry.
Yeah. I used to
Sorry.
get that at school. Prosper.
Oh, I got the attention.
But no, I don't know about the Shayla Prospere. I don't know. I mean, I started off like most people in a school band. We kind of toured the UK a bit
Okay.
in our little band. So I kind of learnt my craft writing and performing live that way. And then I joined a girl group that didn't quite work out.
Okay.
And then I went solo.
Yeah.
And I linked up with Michael Daly, and he led me to Full Crew Productions, and I
Mm-hmm.
got signed to that label.
Fantastic. But you're independent now, right?
Now I'm an independent artist, yeah. Like majority of artists out there.
Artist now, yeah.
These days.
Could you just tell us what are the pros of being signed in comparison to being independent? What are the pros and then what are the cons?
Well, being there's various levels to being signed. I was signed to a small label,
Right.
and some, like, let's say the artists like Tony Braxton and Faith
Right.
Evans, those kind of, they're signed to major labels. So I wasn't signed to a
Okay.
major label.
That's fair
I was
enough.
signed to an independent small label.
Right.
And I suppose the difference being whether you're signed to whatever size label or not is that somebody else is doing things for you. Somebody else is arranging your studio time. The producers that you work with, they might even have an input as to what type of songs you're going to release. And they would pay for all of this stuff. They pay for the artwork, pay for the music to get produced,
I see.
pay for the CDs or the material, the physical copy to come out.
Right. Okay. So do you prefer to being independent now? So you've got sort of more, you can take the reins yourself and drive things in your own time, in your own. What are the
I'm not sure if I prefer it. It's just
right?
there's no option really. If I want to
I
release
see.
music, if I'm gonna wait for someone to sign me,
Mm-hmm.
who knows when I'll release music? So a lot of artists are having to take things
Just
into
get
their own
on with it.
hands
I hear you.
so that
But
they can have music there out.
you've released 3 albums, is that right?
Yeah, I'm on my third album now. Yeah.
Right, okay. And tonight, because we're going to be asking some more questions, but I know that you wanted to deliver a track from your first album, and then from your second, and then from your third. Is that right?
Yeah.
Would you like to deliver one from your first album, and then we can go into a little bit more about you after one of your songs? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Then in your own time, Shayla.
All right.
Thank
So this
you.
track. Hang on. Let me get my headphones on. This track is called. Just trying to keep the room nice and quiet. This track is called "Good Guys." Hopefully, some of your listeners might know this track. So this is from my first album, In My Shoes. Let's just get it going. Here we go. All good? Can you guys hear that? Yeah?
I can hear it. Let's get some feedback from those in the room, please. Can the music go up a little bit, maybe?
We're at full capacity.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody tell me. I know what it takes, just to love a man. See, I give the very best, the very best I can. But even though it seems I can satisfy a need, somebody tell me I've been let down 1,000 times. I just don't understand this thing called love. Say you got to leave 'cause you love me too much, but too much just could never be enough. I'm just unlucky in love. Ooh, yeah. I just do not know, no way. Oh, way. Just want a girl like me, yeah, yeah. I just do not know. It's just a game that I seem to play. When I don't see the funny side, and all it does is hurt my pride. And sure enough, when I feel that I got someone I can count on before I turn around and gone, I just can't seem to get with this thing called love. But I got what it takes, so I'm not giving up. All I want, all I need is a love I deserve. Wish I was so unlucky in love. I just do not know, no way. Show me why, just wanna be like me. There's a lot of good guys out there who really do. Hear about a woman's feeling can be true. Oh, so long I have been searching. Maybe I should get a look at it for a good guy. You'll be here so long.
Can you tell me? Somebody help me.
Somebody help me. Yeah.
When you need a good man. Can you tell me where do you go?
Well, tell me where do you go?
When you need a good man.
Good man.
Can you tell me?
Can you tell
Somebody
me?
help me.
Yeah.
Where do you go when you need a good man?
Need a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Somebody tell me why.
Where do good guys go?
Can you tell me?
Where do good guys
Oh,
Where do good guys go?
I need a good man.
Where do good guys go?
Oh,
When do good guys
just wanna go like me. I just do not know.
Lovely, Shaila. Lovely. We've got some new people to join the room. We've got Sandy Belair. We've got Tracy
Sandy.
Daly. We've got Al Gray. Bless you. Degree Nice, and I'm not sure one other.
Oh, Green Eyes, I know her. What's up,
Yeah,
girl?
and Lorraine Augustine, bless you, and
Oh, hello,
Augustine Ryan.
everyone.
So some nice faces in the room tonight. So, did you do poetry as a child, Shaila? Where did your writing skills come from?
Poetry? No, I didn't do poetry. My writing skills, I think, came from my first band because I was the lead singer. So
Okay.
I had to. I was the one that was writing all the songs,
Mm-hmm.
and then what happened is back in the day, we used to. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down looking for the next song, so we got it linked up. We used to follow the sound system.
Okay.
And so yeah, so what used to happen then is we would I would go up to the mic and ask for the mic. I would just go up
Okay.
to
Oh, really?
yeah. And because then them days, man was there like toasting and what have you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I used to go up there like, can I have the mic, please? And they'd be like, well, what I mean, what I mean, yeah, the mic. So, in the end, I just used to manage to get hold of the mic. And then I used to literally make up a song on the spot.
But were you kind of like riding the rhythm like they do
Yeah,
when they're
just like this.
MCing? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, just
Interesting.
like that. And
Can
I,
you do a little bit for us now, or you're not into that right now?
uh,
I just can't imagine it,
hey,
Shaila.
you have to give me a track to write to sing to.
Right, let me see. Let
Um,
me see. Maybe we do it a bit towards the end. What sort of song would you like? I don't know.
I don't know. You choose.
No, what genre?
Uh, I don't know. Keep it soulful.
So, all right, you keep on. You keep on talking. We'll stick to the plan for now, and I'll
You
find one
need a
for you.
backing track. Oh, right now I can't find this other song. Do you know what song I'm looking for?
Yeah, don't worry.
Your
But I understood that after your first album, it did really, really well, and then you started writing for other artists. Is that right?
Yeah, I started working on a few writing projects for producers that I knew who were working with other artists trying to launch their careers. So I spent a good few years just on writing projects and
Okay.
helping them, get their tracks together.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
All right. But then you met Leslie, right? Or you linked with Leslie, and he encouraged you to come back, didn't he? And
Well,
then
Les Heavy Hand Jones, he was in my school band, so we go way back.
oh
Um,
wow.
yeah,
And
so
he
we
he's
go,
is he your manager now, or is he your
no,
publicist? What?
no, he's one of the producers that I work with.
Just one of your
Uh,
producers. Okay, that's lovely.
yeah,
Okay.
so we started working on some tracks just for me. Really, I thought, I might as well try and get back out there. I can't remember
Yes.
what year that was. Probably 2010, 11, maybe.
Right.
We just started working on stuff. In fact, we started working on songs because I was trying to get a publishing deal.
Right.
And so we just wrote a load of songs. None of them are soul and R&B. They're more like think Adele type stuff. Probably what
Okay.
Beyonce would sing or Jennifer Hudson would sing. So they're
Oh,
like
okay.
big tracks. We were writing those kind of songs.
Right.
Um, and then I
Interesting.
decided that I thought, you know what? Let me do a couple of open mic things and let me start writing some stuff for myself.
Yeah.
And actually, I called Everest, and he did me a couple of backing tracks. And it's whilst
Nice.
I was at his studio picking up my backing tracks, and I thought,
Mhm.
"Actually, let me just put a couple of backing vocals on it, so it sounds fuller rather than just the
Mhm.
music." He took a call. I don't even know what DJ it was, and he was like, "Oh, I'm in the studio with Shaila, blah blah blah." And then, "Oh, what's she up to?" And it's like, "Oh, yeah, she's doing a new album." And I was like, I'm sort of standing there. I'm like, "No, I'm not. So I'm going to, no, she's not." And he's like, "Yeah, she's doing a new album." And he put the phone down. And he was like, "Well, you are now." And I was like, "Oh my days." So that's how the second album came about.
And what's the name of your second album?
That's Back to Life.
Back to Life. All right. And that was when I played Thinking of You. That's from the second album, isn't it?
That's from that
That's from
album.
the
Yeah,
second album. And you did another remix, didn't you, on that one as well? Right.
yeah.
Have you found your second track?
I found my second track.
Would you like to deliver it to us if you don't mind
Yeah,
now?
this is especially for you. I think this is your favorite track, is it?
Yeah, there's something about the lyrics on this one that really touched me, and I'd like you all to listen carefully to this one. This is one that I have been battering for a number of years now. I just love it. I just love the whole arrangement, and it really made, it just got you thinking, right? So would you like to deliver and see what other people think? We have Afua in the room, and we also have Jackie Simpson, who is
hello guys.
Mikey Simpson's sister, bless him, from the Rock 926, one of my sponsors. So thank you, Jackie, for joining us, and everybody, Sandy, everybody. In your own time, Shaila.
All right, so this is called Don't Ask Me to Stay. I think most women can relate to this, but men also. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's turn you up. Coming through okay, guys?
But you keep running away from what's good. It's not a crime for me to watch you. So very strong feelings for you. Don't make me feel like I've done something wrong. Don't make me feel like I've done something wrong. Don't make me feel like I've done something wrong. So if you don't want me to fall in love, don't ask me to stay. For any pain that you got, don't label me, 'cause I'm not the one. Stop running away, stop pulling away from what's good. It's not a crime for me to watch you. So very strong my feelings for you. Don't make me feel like I've done something wrong. Don't make me feel like I've done something wrong. Don't make me feel like I've done something wrong. So if you don't want me to fall in love, don't ask me to stay. Then don't kiss me that way. You don't want me to fall in love. Don't touch me in that place. If you don't want me to be the one, tell me your dreams. Oh no, 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 no. Then don't kiss me that way. Don't you do it, baby? Don't make me feel like I can find something wrong. Don't make me feel like something wrong. Don't make me feel like don't bite me. Don't want me to fall in love. Oh, no, no, no. Don't ask me to stay. Don't ask me to stay.
Yes.
Fantastic. I enjoyed
That
every
track was
second of
produced
that.
by Everest.
Sorry?
That track
Produced
was
by
produced by, yep, Everest and Phil
Everest.
Taylor. Yeah.
Everest Pelias. Oh, fantastic. I've had the pleasure of interviewing him as well. He's a very talented guy, and he's a vocal coach as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's another
yeah.
one.
We have a question by somebody in the room
Oh,
called the
nice.
Green Eyes, and she's asked,
Oh.
has Shayla written all her songs?
I have written probably all but about 3 or 4 out of 3
Yeah,
albums. Yeah.
wow. That track, if you don't want me to fall in love, don't ask me to stay. What was it behind that? I just love the lyrics on it.
I guess that's one of those situations where um you're just in limbo in a relationship. No one's really saying how they really feel, and you're kind of just in limbo. So
Yeah.
it somebody wants to take it to, maybe another level, and the other person ain't ready for that. So
So they
that's
kind of
what.
want you to stay, but they don't really want to take it all the way or to
Yeah,
progress it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Kind of
Oh,
all
I
on
really
the.
felt that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. We've got Don Carlos has just joined us, and also
Oh,
Florence Henderson, welcome,
hi
and
guys.
Sandra Clark, and all of them. They're giving fire signs, beautiful voice. Someone said brap brap.
Oh,
So
bless
voice is
you.
beautiful. Just lots of Jackie Simpson from The Rock says, as Mikey said, sis is on point. All right. So
Oh, bless you
yeah, some
guys.
really good feedback. Paulette Cobbins joined the room as well, as has Helen Fontaine. So
Oh.
thank you so much for that. Now you've actually not only have you written for other artists, you've also performed with people like Gwen Guthrie, Melba Moore,
Oh, yeah.
Omar, Janet Kay, to
I
name a
have.
few. Right? Can
Yeah.
you tell me at what stage of your career did those sort of performances happen, or was it dotted throughout the years?
Oh my gosh, that's throughout the years. I mean, in my early, Gwen Guthrie was one of my early ones. I think I was
And Melba Moore, right?
just out of my teens, barely out of my teens.
Oh
Melba
wow.
Moore was more recent. Melba Moore was when Back to
Oh,
Life
okay.
came out, so that was
Ah,
2017. But Gwen Guthrie was, when in my teens, so we're talking some years ago. Um, Alton Ellis, I performed with him
who?
as well. Alton Ellis.
Alton
Uh,
Ellis.
yeah.
Wow.
When I
Okay.
say performed
So
with,
so you deal with both soul and reggae then,
yeah, well, when I say performed with, what I'm actually meaning is not that I was backing singing for them or anything.
but you open
Um,
for them.
so that we was on the same show. Obviously, that was
I
on
see.
way after me, but yeah. And I
Yeah.
was just there in the back, soaking
Taking it
it
all
up,
in.
taking
Yeah.
note. Yeah, just in awe of them.
What's the largest audience you performed for in terms
Oh
of
God.
size?
I don't know. I don't actually know. I know that when we were younger
Group.
in our band,
Hmm.
I mean, we would perform all over the country, and it was big park events. I mean, it's probably
Wow.
festivals then, but we didn't realize there were festivals then. We
Yeah.
just keep getting booked,
Wow.
and so I really I
Have you
feel got
have you
nothing.
performed outside of the UK before?
Yeah, I've performed at the St. Lucian Jazz Festival.
Oh
That
wow.
was actually with London Elite. That's with Rick Clark.
Oh, Rick Clark and them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh,
Oh wow. What year was that?
oh gosh, a few
Ro-
years. I've done it for a few years. So it would have been
Okay.
not that far after my album came out. Probably, I don't even know. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Oh, and is there anybody over the horizon that you have plans to work with or you have desires to work with?
Um, I mean, I've worked with quite a few sort of people recently. I mean, Lucas Seto for one, he co-wrote a couple of the tracks that I'm on. So Plus One, he co-wrote that, and Rhythm, he's singing on Rhythm, and
Okay.
co-produced that. Everest, of course, has produced quite a few of my stuff, but Rob
Yeah.
Scott, who's a singer and jazz musician, he did one of the tracks on this new album with me. He did what's track? You don't know what you're doing. He did that track. He
Oh,
composed that track with
lovely.
me. So I've worked with a few people in the horizon. I've got nothing planned as such. But there are loads of people I'd love to work with.
Yeah, interesting. So you released an album most recently, haven't you? How recent is your latest album?
October 31st, that dropped.
Wow.
It's doing really, really well. The uptake,
I've
the
heard, yeah.
interest, and the support and the feedback has been absolutely mind blowing.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And it's really humbling, because obviously this is my independent jaunt on my own now. So
is this your first independent album?
Yeah. So when you're
Wow.
in control
Well
of
done.
it and all the tracks that's going out and the artwork and getting it from beginning conception and getting a product out there, you don't know how people are going to react. You know, you're calling all the shots, you're choosing tracks, you're choosing what direction it's going in. And the feedback where everyone is saying, you know, such positive comments. It means so much, because you know it's not just me. The producers have worked so hard as well, to get me across the line. You know, and they've given up so much of their time to help me. I mean, I haven't done this on my own. I don't want to take all the glory, but the support I've had.
But once you've got a good team behind you,
I've got a solid team, a solid team behind me.
Can feel that. I can feel that from the support you've had from Les as well, leading up to just tonight. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean,
at the end of the phone.
If you see Let's Be video, there's an Afro mix video. There's the original video. Les actually did the video as well. He did the Afro mix production on that track.
Fantastic, Shaila.
The track I'm gonna sing next, he produced that track. So him, Ricardo Reed, Michael Daly, Roy Williamson, Family Reunion, Lucas Seto, Rob Scott, Perry Melius, Wayne Nunes, Wayne Hernandez. Who am I missing? Don't be missing somebody now.
You're surrounded by good people who have your best interest at heart. There's nothing like it.
They've been brilliant. And the album was mastered by Georgie B. So you know they've all come through for me. You know,
fantastic. Well, hold on to them and keep on rising.
It's their family, you know.
Yeah. So I'd like you to deliver, because I know exactly what song you're going to sing. I love it. I know the crowd are going to love it. Would you like to deliver it, and then we can just speak a little bit more afterwards, and then you can tell people how they can follow you and how they can get hold of the album and listen to your music from the previous 2 albums. And you've also got 2 singles, I know, on top of that. So in your own time, Shaila, please.
Oh, absolutely. But let me just give it a little run up. So this track, I actually met this artist, although there are various versions of this song, and probably done before he did his. But I actually met this artist, and I was just starstruck when I met him. And I've actually combined 2 of his songs in this one.
Okay.
I wonder if people can notice which they are.
Okay.
Right. Oops, my phone's 1 second. Let's get back in. Okay.
James Hyper Lambert's joined the room. Welcome to you. He does all my promotional videos for me. So if anybody's looking for any videos to shit, that he's the guy to contact. All right. We've got who else has joined the room since? You've got Don Carlos, and we have, let's have a look. Yeah, I think we've mentioned most others, but it's they're just giving you some really good love in the room tonight.
Well, hey guys, and thank you for hanging out with us tonight. This track is called, from my new album, this track is called Ain't That Loving You. And you guys, I'm sure you all know it. You can sing along in your, where are you? Your kitchen, your front room, I don't know. Sing along.
You think I love you for just one thing, baby? To you, my love, maybe that's the way it seems. But I love the way you carry yourself. I love you for what you made me. Ain't that loving you? Ain't that loving you for more
Yeah.
You have just had your exclusive. Ben, that has not been sung anywhere live.
Oh,
No.
you are so blessed. That was such a lovely version. You know, sometimes you hear a remix of a song, you think, well, that wasn't necessary. Well, that was extremely necessary. Absolutely fantastic. We actually had a request for a pull-up, but I couldn't do that to you. I couldn't do that to you, all right? But you guys are going to have to watch the video back to take that one in again. But the main thing is to go and get the album. You've got such a lovely mixture on there. There's something on for everybody on her new album. What's the name of your new album, please?
Under My Skin.
Under My Skin. All right.
And you can get that from ShailaProsperemusic.com. That's you can't stream it, you can't Shazam it, you can't find it anywhere. You have to go on my website because as an independent artist, if we want to get paid, all roads need to lead to our website.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise you're making music for nothing and it's not sustainable.
You can't, yeah, exactly. And I'm not being funny, it's worth the investment. It's fantastic. And I think that one is a timeless number. That one is something you can play forever in the day. And there's quite a number.
I can go to a rave and see people jamming to it. That would just be wicked.
And there's another track on there that I'm really, really feeling, although I love the whole album, and it's called Let Me Be Yours, and I will be playing it at the end. All right. Sorry?
Let's Be. Let Me Be Yours from Back to Life. Let's Be.
That must be the wrong one. 1 minute. I must be the wrong one. Sorry, 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, sorry, I've got two tracks that
sorry, no, it's my fault. I'll get it out. It's the other one.
Lovers, let's be friends. That one? Or
is it You Don't Know?
That's
you don't know. That one. Yeah, that's that one.
What you're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to play that in a minute. All right. Now you've actually got we've got some new people in the room. We've got Millie Farrell. Welcome to you. We've got Del Williams. He works very closely with Taxman on the Independent Chart Show. Okay, and I hope I haven't missed it. Lorena Jean and problem. All right. So you have also won. It's an annual award ceremony that's put on by Groundbreaking, and you won Best Female Artist, didn't you?
I did. Look. Oh, I'm showing off now, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I have two of these.
So you were the Best Female Artist. Was it 2019?
Yeah, I got one for Best Female and Best Soul Track, I think. Was it for
Best Soul Track? So well done. Have you got any other awards as well, or was that your first award?
No, it's not my first. I've got this one from the Bright Star Awards. That was
Bright Star Awards. Wow. Okay.
Awards. So that was from Back to Life. That's for Let Me Be Yours.
Oh wow.
So that was 2017.
Yes.
2018. Yeah, probably 2018. I've got another award there which I've broken when I was moving home.
Oh.
This was a People's Choice Awards.
Fantastic.
That was the first album.
Fantastic.
People's Choice Awards.
Well done.
Yeah. So I've had a few awards.
Yeah,
just holding out for the Grammy now. You know how it is.
Fantastic. I was honoured to have presented your award from Groundbreaking. And you also played at the iLive Soul Fest, didn't you? At the Hideaway last year, alongside Ray Robinson. And we had a number of people that's actually in the room tonight. Del Williams was there, and a few others that are in the room. But it was a packed out night, and it was a fantastic performance from you. So I've seen you live a number of times now, and your music it kind of covers a wide spectrum, and I'm sure that your listeners come from a wide cosmopolitan kind of background as well. So you kind of got something for everybody in there. So please do check out Shaila Prospere. What's your website address, please, again?
So it's Shaila Prospere, SHAILA PROSPERE.
It's written on the screen underneath, yeah?
.com.
.com. ShailaProspere.com. Straightforward.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Shaila. Is there anything that I failed to ask you that you'd like your listeners to know before you go?
Well, look, I am performing January 10th at the Boysdale Canary Wharf.
Nice.
I'll be there with the band. So please, if you can make it, come down. It's going to be a good night. We've had to sort of change the date a few times because of, lockdown and COVID. But please try and make it down, and just check out my website because I'll post there where I'm performing. Also, if you check me out on Facebook, Shaila Prospere, or Instagram, I will post where I'm performing. But yeah, come and hang out, say hi.
Thank you. And we've got Patricia Bailey from Strictly Sophisticated saying, album's called Under My Skin, just making notes, will definitely purchase for Christmas.
Bless you. And listen, guys, I'll tell you what, if you purchase a CD, just hit me up somewhere and tell me that you want it signed and I'll sign it for you.
Lovely. If you wouldn't mind, when you come offline, if you would like to go onto the stream, Shaila, and pop your details in there as again, just where your website is and what have you. You guys, please listen to the album. It's there track by track, and you can buy individual tracks or you can buy the whole album. So you have your choice, and you can actually make up your own combination of her music. So some of the tracks that, even though they're nostalgic, they're still very, very relevant, and you can still play them. And there's some new tracks. You can just make your own melting pot of Shaila Prospere. All right. She's got awards for a reason. Go and find out. She's only performed 3 for us tonight, but go and find out for yourself. Do yourself some homework. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. We've got Paul Mackenzie in the room as well. He says, congratulations on following your dreams. I remember those steel pan evenings many years ago.
Cool. Listen, we go way back. Pull us up. Very
Bless you. Bless you. Shaila, it's been an absolute pleasure having you tonight. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's stay in touch. Okay. I'll see if I can get down to Boysdale. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you to yourself and Les for the testing week.
Thank you for all the listeners. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll meet you someday somewhere.
All right. I'm going to play one of your tracks. Just off. Do you want to stay for your track and dance to it?
Let me stay for my track.
All right.
Put my headphones on.
All right. See if you guys like this one as much as I do. Right. It's called. Which one is it? Oh my God. Right. You Don't Know by Shaila Prospere, because there was 2 that I had lined up here, and it's from the album Under My Skin. All right.
You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing to my heart. You don't know what you're doing. Nah, nah, nah. You don't know what you're doing to my heart. Ooh, you got me lost in my thoughts. I've been watching more. I've been doubting myself. Not wanting just anyone, not anyone else. I don't know my up from down. I'm so deep and into you, looking like some kind of fool. I'm right here, willing and able to give you that I promise to. Just need to know that you're capable too. But you don't know what you're doing, baby. You don't know what you're doing to my heart. You don't know what you're doing, nah, nah, nah. You don't know what you're
tell me you move. I can't do this back and forth. Feelings and emotions get more. I'm devoted to you, and you make sacrifices too. I'm right here, willing and able to give you all that I promise to. Just need to know that you're capable too. But you don't know what you're doing, baby, baby. Yeah. You don't know what you're doing to my heart. You don't know what you're doing, baby, baby. Yeah. You don't know what you're doing to my heart. Yeah. It's good, it's good, so good. I really wish we could wish this gone forevermore, forever. It's so hard, baby. Oh, don't you know what you're doing to you don't know what you're doing, baby. You don't know what you're doing to my heart. You don't know what you're doing, baby, baby. You don't know what you're doing, baby,
You don't know what you're doing with my heart. We'll leave it right there. I think the song said it all right? Don't evoke the love of someone unless you're going to do something about it. That's what I got from there. All right. Shaila, Prospere, you are a star. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, your vibe, your voice, your sharing your story with us. Let's stay in touch. You've been amazing. Thank you so much, Shaila.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you so
Take
much,
care.
Shaila. Thank you. Bye bye now. See you later.
Bye.
Wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that beautiful? Some beautiful feedback in the room. Thank you for always supporting Billy Sport. I see you, or should I say Sport Billy? I see you. He's saying, bring your talent to phone20.com. Shaila, if you're still there, or you should probably see it on the stream later, Paul. All right. So thank you for all the love and all the feedback in the room. I'm sure she'll pop in and see it later and respond. And any of you who were with me last week, I don't normally do a show back to back. So that's why I haven't had a chance to go back and thank you all last week, but I'll make it my business sooner in the short break that I'll have. I'm just going to play a couple of songs because I've got a very, very patient Errol Barrett waiting backstage. He represents a new app that is being launched at the weekend, and it's called Ultravision TV. And if you've seen my Facebook post yesterday, you'll know a little bit about it, but he's here to tell us about that and also to share his musical ear with us because he's actually a promoter in his own right. He's been doing it for a long while. Back in the day, he also started the BT dance, right, which I still go to. So I'm ecstatic to have him with us tonight, and I'll be bringing him in about 5 minutes. All right. So top up your drinks, okay? Get ready, and we're going to play a couple of songs from his range to hear what he likes to hear in his downtime, and then we're going to go into a little bit of lovers rock before we close. All right. This track is called Masterpiece by Salt, S-A-U-L-T. I see you, Shaila. Thank you so much. You are a blessing.
Time don't make it better.
Shaila, Shaila, I have to get you back on to do some of that toasting you were going to do, and I forgot. I always hear you ride the rhythm.
Change like the weather.
I'm gutted I didn't hear that, you know.
Keep waiting for you. You can clearly see God made a masterpiece, and it's getting so hard trying to cope living without you.
I see you, James. This one's yours.
Please don't change your smile. You're the only one I love. Please never doubt that you're gonna be the only one for me. I've been sitting down waiting so desperately. Time don't make it better. I just keep on falling for you. We change like the weather. I just can't keep waiting on you. Really see God made a masterpiece, and it's getting so hard trying to cope breathing without you. I got no fear in me, but it feels stupid trying to make it see. Cause you got me feeling high like a kite, you see. If it don't make sense, it ain't meant to be. But tears don't make it better. I just can't keep falling for you.
One to sing to Caroline Curly Plum Campbell. I see you. This is one for the ladies. Mixing the old with the new.
Touching me, feel my body start to sweat when your body's next to mine. Rub me up, feel the heat between my thighs. Oh, I want you to call me inside and make that spark feel alright. Do everything.
I can see Errol bouncing backstage. If you're ready for me, give me the thumbs up. Nice one, Errol. You're nice and patient.
Hold me, feel my body tremble when we get so close. Yeah, kiss me, take me to ecstasy.
Last song before I bring in the one and only Errol Barrett, Ultravision TV.
So,
Tony Montano, I see you.
oh,
Flex Mark, I see you too.
for it all,
Danny D. Sugar Williams.
I came to show.
Wow, one to follow him and Bully B
Oh,
and Tony Montano.
oh,
All DJs,
though we both went over
all got something to bring to the table.
to adore. 'Cause you just feel, but you
This track's called
feel my feelings.
Sea Salt by Quadrant.
Blame it on an experience. Shut up your bag with my heart. Why did I give it again? Stop it, it's my direction. It takes a soul to me. Hey, you see that I
Text read in my vibe. I see you, Lorena. This one's yours.
Only he's just can't play, but you just play with your feelings, baby. You still blame it all in experience.
Hey. It's time to bring in Errol Barrett from Ultravision TV. Hello, good evening, Errol. How are you this evening?
Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, great. I had to be
You good?
patient. I haven't got anywhere else to go.
I'm glad to see you're on a comfortable chair at least.
Oh, yes.
Errol, thank you for being my guest tonight. You're my guest listener.
Fine.
You are going to share some of your musical air with us tonight. However, before you do that, I would just like you to tell us a little bit about what's going on behind you. www.ultravisiontv.com. What is it? How did it come about?
Yes, it's an exciting project we're working on. It's a TV app. It's Neville Anthony he's the brains behind it. I've known Neville for a good while. I'll let Neville tell you his story because he tells it better than me. But it's shortened version is he was traveling around the country as a comms engineer and staying in hotel rooms, watching the telly for a couple of nights and not finding anything that related to him at all. So, yeah, he rang me after about 2 years of mulling it over and doing his research, and said, "Look, I've got an exciting project that I'm working on. Would you be interested? Come on board." So we had a meet, and I thought, yeah, it sounded really difficult because neither of us knew about media or media production, but he's an entrepreneur, so we just got together and. What is it? 2 years later, we're nearly there with the launch happening. A launch party on Sunday. I'll give the details later, but that's 2 years in the planning. But it's going to be a channel that's going to relate to us and our culture. Our strapline is like inform, educate, entertain, and inspire. The inform bit is basically every day is Black History Day. So, we'll be teaching that. We'll get important news from wherever we live in the UK, the Black communities in the UK, plus abroad, the West Indies, what's happening out there, Africa. So we'll be giving news from those places. Maybe even the best West Indian restaurants to eat in, restaurants that have the food that you want. You know what they're like. Then they'll always run out of something. But so that's the kind of inform bit. The educate, we're going to be, as I said, probably teaching a lot about Black history, and we'll be doing media workshops for young people, young and old, really. We've got people that come in and will train people on media, and hopefully produce people that work in front of the cameras, presenters and broadcasters, and those and behind the camera, because there isn't a lot of us working behind the scenes on any production. As you, I don't know if what was it the other night, that Steve McQueen's thing, the Lovers Rock.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who he had working on it. Yeah, some people liked it. It wasn't particularly for me because I lived that era, and a lot of
us did. Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
So but
But you've also got the entertain section.
Yeah. We the entertain. We're we're lucky to have you on board to do the live talent, and I love the music you play. It's
Thank you.
excellent, just
Thank
up
you.
my street. So yeah, we've got obviously featuring DJs, singers, actors, and writers, and they'll have a platform to actually air their stuff.
Comedy on there as well.
Comedy on there, yeah. Fitness.
Fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
going to try and cover the whole gambit. It's we haven't got drama yet, but once drama's obviously a lot of money to get going. But we'll get there.
Absolutely.
And what we hope at the end of the day is to inspire the next generation. So they'll build it bigger and better than we can. Now, we're not going to get everything right in the beginning. So yes, we'll probably come in for a bit of criticism because we're not the BBC. But we've started, and we can only get better from here.
It's a fantastic move. It really, really is. And I know that your intentions are to fill the gap that's there in terms of, we're always crying out for our own platform, and where there's like a glass ceiling, we can't get past a certain point in the media, and also things like you're censored as to what you can say and what you can do. Whereas obviously you're going to have guidelines within yours as to what you accept on there.
That's right.
But essentially, it's by the Black community for the Black community.
So it's Black owned. So
absolutely, Black.
Give me a second because I just see my computer's about to run out. 1 minute.
Sure, he's just going to make sure that he's plugged in. But yes, it is an app, and it's you can see it behind him, Ultravision TV. I'm going to ask you all to make sure that you take a note of the website. All right. Also, you have is it admin@ultravisiontv.com that you want people to register to come on to the
that's right.
The launch,
to the live stream platform. Yeah. So if they go on to blackchat.co.uk, it's on facebook.com at Ultravision TV, and Instagram at Ultravision UK. The app, which we'd like everybody to do if they could, is to download it, and that's on. If you're Apple, it's on the App Store, and for Android, it's the Play Store.
The Play Store. So wherever you normally download your apps from, just put in Ultravision TV, and I'd like you to actually, if you can, just do it now. And another thing I'd like you to do is admin@ultravisiontv.com is where you have to send the email to, is it, to actually register for the let's see if I can do something on as a banner, maybe. Let me see if I can create a banner as we're talking.
Or info at.
Is it info?
Info at Ultravision.
Ultravision TV.com.
Yeah.
.com. All right. Let's see if I can get it to go down the bottom. Right. Ticker show. Can you see that? info@ultravisiontv.com. All right. That's the actual. I would like you to send an email to that address before midnight tonight to register. To actually, is that the one for you to register for the Zoom launch on Sunday?
Yes. Yes, I believe that's the one.
Right. If not, it's admin@Ultravision TV. But I'll put it on my stream directly after I come offline anyway. But if you do that, then what we will do is send you a link for you to join the Zoom launch on Sunday, and that starts from, is it 3 o'clock or is it 2 o'clock?
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock on Sunday. All right, so you'll meet the directors and you'll also meet the team, and then you can pose any questions that you have there. All right, so that'd be fantastic. Let me go back to the comments. All right, fantastic. So please do that. Now, Errol, you've been a promoter in your time, haven't you?
I have, I started back in the 80s. Probably one of the first ones to do the themed parties. I used to do jeans jams, sunspec jams, funny shirt.
What was the name of your production company? What was the name of it? Your
Hell of an Act to Follow.
Hell of an Act. Excuse me. I love the name of that one. Okay, Hell of an Act to Follow is what you used to run. You used to run social events, right?
Yeah.
And you also started the BT dance, I understand, which is going over 25 years.
Well, that kind of happened by accident. I joined BT in the 80s, and just by chance, I was working in the Empire Leicester Square, the ballroom, and got to know the management quite well. And they just said to me one day, well, why don't you invite a few friends down for Christmas and have a drink in one of the bars? So it started out with I got 150. I got 150 tickets for £3, something like that, and it turns into 300 in the end.
Easily.
So yeah, from there.
My husband used to work for BT. My cousin Jason used to work for BT, and my sister Lynn used to work for BT. And they were in their. My sister was in her 20s, so I've been going since I was in my 20s.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I left BT in '92, so I kind of lost touch with it. But it was a fantastic time. I've even got one of the
flyers.
That was the first ticket that ever done.
Oh God!
See that?
We done that. That's that is one of the longest standing events ever, and it's packed still. Oh my God! Simone's in the room. Welcome, Simone.
They used to be great. I mean, when we went, the big one I did, which was in '96 in the ballroom. That was I had Bobby and Steve, Norman J, MBE. They played at that one. That was 2,000 people came to that, and that was BT stuff. It just happened. Yeah. I was even slightly involved in the remember the M25 rave scene when they used to do the pages and meet in play. Well, I installed the phone system for the guy that done all that.
Wow, fantastic! And have you got any plans to do any promotions moving forward?
No, I kind of slowed down because you know what it's like with promotions. It's 6 months of hard work and for 5 hours.
I know. I hear you.
Fun,
but I mean, you're teeth into something probably a bit more tangible and more meaningful anyway. So that's fantastic.
I went from there to promoting live events,
live music. Ooh,
all the people that Shaila just mentioned were my band. It were Perry Melius, Wayne Noons, Wayne Hernandez, Noel McCoy, who else? Delroy Murray.
Yeah.
And they all, we had a blast. We
Love that.
Players Club. We done a dinner set down at the Players Club back in East End. Yeah.
Love that.
But
So you met him here. His name's Errol Barrett. He is one of the directors at www.ultravisiontv.com. We invite you all to download the app. Just, literally, there's going to be something for everybody on there. Is it going to start off as a weekend app, isn't it?
Yes, it's a weekend. We're starting the weekend. We do show fresh content on Sunday, and we repeat that content on Saturday. It's 12 hours of content. And if you go to the app now, we've got samples of what we'll be showing.
Okay, all right.
As I said, it will get better as we go along.
Will keep on developing, and you're looking for new content, are you as well?
Yeah, looking for definitely new content. Writers will be. I mean, we've got a fantastic team of presenters and interviewers at the moment. Really good. They're without them, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
We're really.
So it's something going to build on, and it's something I understand that's going to be. You're aiming for it to be global, long term. UK, US, Europe, the Caribbean, and
definitely.
Africa. Yeah. So it's something that's going to be a building, and a process. We'll
be doing swaps. We'll be doing swaps with other countries, so you can see their content. They're interested in what's happening in the Black community in England, and
there's families all around the place, aren't they? So and it's so about travel and stuff like that as well. So
we've got travel show, yoga, And mental health as well. We've got brilliant mental health.
That's quite an issue in our community right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
and I'm sure that COVID's not helping. Okay, without any further ado, can I ask you, Errol, you've got some quite obscure music that you've asked me to play tonight. Introduce it and just tell me why you've chosen it, please.
Right, I'm just trying to look at what I chose.
Hey, Dean Simone, darling.
I gave you a few tracks, didn't I?
Yeah, I've got.
What are you going to play them in order?
You can just decide which one you want to tell me. I hope you've got the same titles here. So, which one did you want me to play first?
I'll go for Shaka Khan.
All right.
It's an old Fleetwood Mac track that I liked anyway, but she's done an excellent version of it. She's got a bit of everything, but almost Southsea reggae. It's just.
Do you know I'd never heard this one of hers?
So I know, and that's the thing. You see,
not many
people play it. Not many people play it, but I love it.
I love it. I love hearing other people's ear for music because it educates me as well. So it's fantastic. Let's see how it goes. So we've got Shaka Khan with this track called Everywhere.
Can you hear me calling out your name? You know I'm falling and I don't know what to say. I speak a little louder, I even shout. You know I'm crying and I can't get the words out. I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. Wanna be with you everywhere.
Text reads, I like it already.
Something's happening to me.
From Beverly.
My friends will say,
Millie Farrell says beautiful. Sandra Clark says tune.
come on, baby.
Marsha Spencer's dancing.
You better do it soon before you break my heart. I wanna be with you everywhere.
You feeling this one, Afro? I see ya. Spencer's asking, Mr. Barrett, where do you know them tunes from? Good evening, Pierre. I see ya. I was looking for ya. Spencer says big tune. Millie's feeling it. Beverly says, I love this Fleetwood Mac tune anyway.
Yeah.
Take it to the bridge.
This is Lisa Banton with your girl Claude, aka Miss Ouch.
Good evening, Rowan Lauren. appearance of the First Friday Club, one of my dear sponsors. Welcome to you, sir. Everybody's saying, I'm sure I can hear Tabla in there. Tabla in there? What's Tabla? Tell me. I see you, Millie. Okay, Errol. That was a nice one. Nice little bounce.
You can have that one. You can have that
I
one.
did like that one. Yeah, you educated me now.
I've only heard one other DJ play that when I've been out.
No, that one escaped me completely.
Yeah.
But I'll be sliding that one into my basket, and I'll be playing.
Can I just change the information that I've put in there? I've been told off by the boss.
Okay, cool.
It's admin at.
I thought it was.
Admin at ultravisiontv.com.
All right, okay, one second.
That's nerves getting the better of me. You see, you put me on.
No worries.
Shaila Prospere.
People think it's easy being up here, right? And it ain't, is it?
You put me on after Shaila Prospere, you know, this superstar.
Right, okay. So we're going to save that and we're going to show that.
Okay.
All right. Admin at ultravisiontv.com. That's where you need to send an email to just say your name and the name that you're going to have on your screen, isn't it? On Zoom on the day. And then you'll be sent a link by tomorrow night for Sunday, and it kicks off at 3:00. All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for that. Okay. What else have you got up your sleeve for us tonight, please?
Right.
Errol?
Another obscure track. This is a French. I just love the way this lady sings this in French. And the track is San which I think must stand for this one's for Errol.
And it's by Sandy Cosset. Let's go. I like this one. Parlez-vous français?
Oui, oui.
Oh, oui, oh, oui. Very elegant.
Sur la scène de ses pensées, elle était, je le sais, celle qui fait s'embraser le regard, celle qu'on n'oublie jamais. Trop vite elle s'est envolée, trop tard pour ne pas le briser. Aujourd'hui il veut tout me confier, sans savoir le mal qu'il fait. Il me dit que sans elle, sur terre, la vie n'est plus la même. Faudrait brûler ses ailes pour qu'elle revienne, pour punir le ciel. Il me dit que sans elle,
you speak French, Errol?
la vie n'est plus si belle.
Interesting.
I know how to shut the door and shut your mouth. That's about it.
Je ne lui répondrai pas, mais est-ce qu'il
a hidden gem?
Saura-t-il que ces phrases qui résonnent plus que jamais me désorent?
The intro throws you off.
Elle a sans bruit.
Then bang.
Silence me détruit. Est-ce en vain que je me dévoilerai? Ne m'aimera-t-il jamais? Il me dit que sans elle, sur terre, la vie n'est plus la même. Faudrait brûler ses ailes.
This is what you call a creeper.
Pour qu'elle revienne, pour punir.
I can't read that out, James. Verena says soothing. You're making me laugh, James. Pierre says tune is deep.
De nous deux est la victime du sort qui s'abat. Même aux cieux
accepts no responsibility for the next record. This is a request.
La vie n'est plus si belle, il ne sait plus si laid. Sa paix soudaine se déguise en haine. Sans elle, sur terre, la vie plus la même. Oh. Easy.
Wow, really was something in the end, wasn't it? It was a slow start, a soothing start. He's wondering where it was going to go, and then it went there. I love that. Really love your choice tonight. What else have you got up your sleeve for us today, please, Errol?
A bit of rare groove, one that I love to hear.
Okay. All right, so you've got quite a diverse selection. So
yeah, I thought I'd mix it up. I've got so much that I didn't know what to choose. When you said 4 tracks, it took me
hard.
It was hard.
Hard to streamline, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who sings the next track and what's it called, please? Can you hear me? You've gone mute. Should I introduce it? Because I can't. We can't. You've had to unmute yourself. You've suddenly gone mute for some reason. The next track that I'm going to play, it's by Errol. It's Errol's choice. It's "Looking Up to You" by Michael Wyckoff. All right. You just have to go to your cam mic at the bottom, and then take your mute off.
That's it. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'll just introduce it for you, but it's by Michael Wyckoff, and it's "Looking Up to You." Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Come on, we all know this one. Let's bounce with Errol tonight.
Had to listen how it could be.
Text read, share the love, Mr. Barrett.
That you could be the love I need. I'm looking forward to that sweet reality. Oh yeah, I see myself rewarded with the love I need. And Lord, I believe I've been looking up to you.
Text read's got it. That's by Rowan. Sandra says tune. Spencer says tune.
Never simplified. Oh no. Only mastered by those who take the time. Don't you know good judgment?
I see you, Jackie. I see you, Lorena. And Beverly.
Emotions often decide. I've been looking up to you. What I've been saying keeps me feeling like I do. Oh yeah.
Text Real's real classic.
These times can take you through so many changes. Yes, they can. Things you can't figure out sometimes seem the strangest. People doing things no one can explain. Easy.
Sandra Richardson. We see you. See you, Millie, filling this one.
Baby girl,
Spencer Ferguson is coming to your house, Mr. Barrett, to get your tunes. Same great combination.
it's so sweet.
Okay, so the last one from you, please. Let's hear your. Is it your reggae selection now?
Yeah, my Lovers Rock.
Lovers
selection.
Rock, yeah.
Yeah, it's
All right.
it's not not Sixth Street. What was the one they played on Silly Games? It's not Silly Games. I don't think I want to hear that again. No.
That's not really fair on Janet Kay. But
No, it isn't. It isn't.
I think they didn't have the effect that they wanted to. Yeah, it's not fair really on her though, but it was really overkill, wasn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Never mind. It was. He's still a good director. I'll forgive him.
Yeah, most definitely, and I will be looking at the rest of the series.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, keep an open mind. I mean, and also, you know, you have to start somewhere, and I think that just need to cut some slack. I did make a few jokes about it, but I couldn't believe the depth that some of the feedback was a little bit.
Yeah.
Ongoing.
Listen,
Kim, good evening.
I hope he has a forum on it, just to hear like the people that actually lived through it, hear their views. It's not, maybe stuff like that happened. Obviously, it did, but in this climate, it just wasn't worth. Showing us in a negative light. But there you go.
I understand. Yeah, there's enough negativity around. We don't need it right now. But so who's the next one that you've chosen tonight?
Kofi.
What's the name of the track?
Black Pride.
Yeah. So Black Pride, and congratulations on the launch of Ultravision. It is for us, by us, which is something we've been crying out for.
Yeah.
So listen to the lyrics on this one and sing with us on Black Pride by Kofi.
Black is the color of my skin. Black is a life that I live.
See, Flo, this one's yours.
I'm so proud.
Bev, Sandra, Arena, Millie, they're feeling this one.
I just got to say, black is my color. Can't see any other. Oh no, I said black is my color. Yeah, any other. No, brown is the color of my eyes. I've got no reason to disguise. Black is the blood in me for all of the world to see. I just got to say, black is the color. Can't see any other. Oh no, I said black is my color. Can't see any other. No, no, no. Black is the
a pull. But it's nearly finished. I'll play another one for you from Kofi, all right, James? Bless you. Okay, we're going to stay with Kofi. I see you singing, Errol.
Yeah.
This was yours, James.
I'll try
I
not
didn't
to.
do the pull. Spencer saying good luck on the launch.
Thank you,
to Errol Barrett.
Thank you, Spencer.
Said it's just giving you a knighthood.
Yeah.
It is an achievement, though. Keep on building. Love it.
Well,
I see Flo. Text reads, what a tune.
You're all I need. Looking over love we had today.
James has said, shut it. Shot as in banger. Now I've got a banger coming up after this one, alright? You're gonna stay with me, Errol, until the end. I'm gonna play for another 15 minutes or so, alright?
Yeah, no worries.
Did a marathon last week with Keith. It was 2 extra hour and a half, you know.
Oh yeah, it was a long one.
It was fun though. I'm so tired. See you, Millie and Lorena.
Shut up! Shut up!
Now I'm just going to make a suggestion here, right? Okay. You see that film we watched, right? If I had that length of time to play some Lovers Rock, right? This is the one track that I would have played. Right? That 20 or so tracks in one, all right? I want you guys to sing with me on this one, right? It's one that I think was underplayed, but wait till you hear it. Tony, Entertainer riff. I see ya. Who remembers this one? All the classics rolled into one.
All these years we have been good friends. Together in the same neighborhood.
I see a verb, you know that, innit?
All at once, I can't believe my eyes. So much to realize. I've got this feeling. Ooh, yeah. My baby.
Hey Kenneth, I see you. Welcome back. This is the longest lovers ever, for real. 10 minutes, 14 seconds long.
Soon forward, come to
This is when the wallpaper came off.
Alright. Soon forward, come turn me on.
Glad you guys are feeling it.
Soon forward, come turn me on. Alright. Lovers rock. This is lovers rock. This is lovers.
I see you, Mish. I see you, Bully V, Lorena, Millie, Pierre, Spencer, Tony. Yes, it's by Eargasm.
Still I am determined. I'm never gonna
Florence said you had to know who you were dancing with. That's a long time to give someone, isn't it? And Kenneth said if you're dancing with someone and the dance is sweet, you're happy. 10 undivided minutes in the arms of someone you love or like. Not a bad deal.
On a Sunday afternoon, I said I'm easy.
Text reads kaboom.
Sunday afternoon.
Shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up. This is lovers rock. Yes, this is lovers rock. Whoa, whoa.
I never thought that you could be.
Kenneth is asking who's on the wall, the man or the woman.
Nice to be near. You're everything.
That all depends, isn't it?
I never
Laura's saying it's the man.
hold me tender, so heavenly. You're everything I want in my day. And the sweet feeling has got me.
James is saying slapping the walls.
Oh yeah.
Compliments to you from all the people we meet.
I see your side, darling.
And I'm so proud.
Virtuous woman. Please follow Cy Spencer on Facebook. Got so many artists and DJs on her lineup. She does a series of events. Had the pleasure of playing on twice. Keep on rising, girl.
Couldn't get away too soon.
Ken's saying some people need to be propped up after this record.
Now we're gonna change our tune. Now we're gonna change our tune. Jordan River, roll the river Jordan. It's just all in the song. All
Tony's saying they need oxygen.
we got to go back home, back to Africa. It's just all in the song, all in the song.
Take a look at it from my point of view.
So to say your hair would sweat out
Find out
after this one. Press to the head.
I'm just a man who will break your heart if you break mine too.
See you, Helen. Sandra.
I'm just a
Sandra says forehead to forehead.
do likewise if you do that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lovers rock. This is lovers rock, yeah. I promise to give you every little bit of my heart.
Place what's in the paper, I hope you don't mind.
To give you every little bit of my heart.
sitting here on the bench with my back against the fence, wondering if I've got any sense at all.
Spencer's pulling out the flannel.
Something tells me I'm a fool to let you treat me so cruel. Nevertheless, I say said you got me waiting.
Kenny's the same, but the one that's there, and the person starts singing and can't sing.
That's me.
You kept me waiting.
Frog said she'd have to take a break and go toilet.
That ain't right, baby. You kept me waiting.
You lot should have been part of the consultation group.
I need my girl, but she's so far away. I've got to get to her somehow, and the only way is on the telephone line. Telephone line. Telephone